What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Happy Monday. As always, welcome to Monday Madness as we discuss some YouTube drama here today, guys. An ongoing new series that I will be starting every Monday from here on in. Now, first things first, guys, I want to cover several topics here today, some of which are very, very important. The first one being Pokemon Go. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do know about the new application on your smartphones where it allows you to go on ahead and catch Pokemon. But hold your phones before you guys think it's a good idea to go outside during the middle of the night and start catching Pokemon. Several news articles have dropped depicting armed robberies and murders happening as some people are playing and using the Pokemon Go app, one of which being Biblical Reaper posted on Twitter, in which can be stated update information below. This morning at approximately 2 a.m. we responded to a report of an armed robbery near the intersection of Highway K and Feast Road. We are able to locate 4 suspects occupying a black BMW a short time later and recover a handgun. These suspects are suspected of multiple armed robberies both in St. Louis and St. Charles counties. It is believed these suspects targeted their victims through the Pokemon Go smartphone application. So in case you guys are wondering if it's a good idea to go out there in the middle of the night and catch a Pikachu in the middle of a graveyard, good luck with that, because be aware there are people out there aiming to rob you while you're using the Pokemon application app. So in case you guys think it's a good idea to walk on out at 3 a.m. try to catch a Gengar in the middle of the night, you guys might want to go on ahead and be careful, because there are several people out there that are watching and patiently waiting to tickle your fart box. So in case you guys think it's a good idea to use the application, my suggestion would be only use it throughout the day, because there are people out there that are searching for Pokemon during the nighttime. So in case you guys know for an absolute fact that you will catch a legendary Mewtwo, do not go outside and use the app in the middle of the night, because something like that may happen to you. So make sure you guys are aware of that. Now, moving on to the next topic that has to do with MMA. The recent UFC 200 pay-per-view has just concluded, drawing massive amounts of buy rates. But of course, there was an incident that pretty much caused the UFC to be talked about all throughout mainstream media, that being John Bones Jones testing positive for dope, having to switch the UFC 200 main event at such a short notice. Now, John Bones Jones is actually suspended because of his failure to comply with the UFC rules and regulations, and of course failure to comply with the policy. Another turn of events have occurred that shocked the world of MMA, that being the UFC has officially been sold for roughly about $4 billion as reported by TMZ Sports. However, Dana White will stay with the new owners as president of the UFC. So what does that mean for the UFC? We don't really know as of right now. Possibly major changes coming, but for those of you out there who wanted to see John Jones return, don't expect that to happen for a very long time, because he is now suspended indefinitely for an X amount of time. Now, moving on to the next topic, Scarce and Keemstar from Drama Alert have got into another beef. As posted on Twitter, Scarce replied by saying, "Keemstar, if I cared about being the #1 news guy, I'd be boasting and having to change my bio. I haven't said shit though, it doesn't matter. Keemstar, for people who think that I'm going after Keemstar, I'm not. Drama Alert was a huge inspiration for my show." Leafy actually got in the middle of this and replied by saying, Scarce, Keemstar, I will never understand your logic behind this. Keemstar has gone after you 10,000 times and you just let him. Keemstar replied by saying, there is no Scarce without Drama Alert. You can love copycats all you want, but the real OGs love Drama Alert, the creator of this genre, which I personally find very fascinating, how people can just be so jealous of other people creating content. Guys, keep in mind, this is a video streaming site. This is YouTube. People mimic each other all the time. It shouldn't be a big deal. But of course, Leafy replied to John by saying, like, Scarce, you are a genuine good guy. I just don't get why you put up with him when he repeatedly comes after you. Then of course we have Mr. Keemstar coming back at both Leafy and Scarce by saying, look, Leafy, you are not smart. Your whole game plan was to get me and Scarce to fight. We are not. I'm coming for you, Wart Dick, which I found to be very funny, because why would he refer and call and say that Leafy has a Wart Dick? But of course Keemstar wants to go ahead and confirm that by saying, hey, Wart Dick boy, Leafy, don't be mad. Scarce tells me the truth, unlike you and that retard from the UK, obviously throwing some shade at grade A under A, in which case Keemstar has had lots of beef with several big YouTubers. Keemstar replying once again by saying, Calvin has warts on his dick. Enjoy emo girls of Tumblr time to get edgy. Now that is obviously some shade being thrown at Leafy. Leafy replied by saying, I am done laughing my ass off. I just love how he calls me a virgin one day, then tries to start a rumor that I have herpes. Gotta love Keemy. And Keemy replied by saying, if it's a rumor, Leafy, then you started it. The rumor by telling me and showing me your dick off of a Nashville, asking, well, what is a wart dick? Now, obviously, Keemstar saying that, insinuating the fact that Leafy has warts on his dick. For someone to say that, I think is kind of messed up, because you can't really go based off of your own opinion. Even with that being said, I mean, how would you know what another man's penis looks like? Doesn't add up to me. So, obviously, more drama, more tension between Drama Alert, Keemstar, Leafy is here, grade A under A, and now Scarce. Scarce being the #1 news guy as of right now. Of course, guys, I always encourage you guys to promote the message of positivity negativity. All these big YouTubers fighting makes no sense to me because, again, that's just creating more controversy. But as Eric Bischoff from WWE once said, controversy creates cash, which again is pretty messed up to say, but of course that's what's being done right now. I really hope that this issue is resolved between all three parties, but again, I think that in my personal opinion, this is only going to get worse for all three of them. There's going to be lots of videos being made, lots of shade being thrown. So what are your overall thoughts on Keemstar, Leafy, John Scarce, and of course Grade A, Under A having to be involved once again in another major Twitter argument? Comment down below and let me know. Now, of course, moving on to our next topic, and pertains to 8 Thoughts. 8 Thoughts is a YouTuber that pretty much called out Mr. TmarTn and Pro Syndicate on being sponsored by Activision, and he was recently blocked on Twitter by TmarTn, as seen on Twitter when 8 Thoughts replied by saying he finally blocked me. TmarTn has finally blocked 8 Thoughts on Twitter. 8 Thoughts having to be a YouTuber that pretty much calls out every single COD YouTuber for the BS that's going on behind the scenes. Again, lots of drama, lots of tension. Some people would often say, well, this is just jealousy, this is just, you know, promoting the wrong message. Of course, that's for you guys to go on ahead and debate on, but 8 Thoughts was just recently blocked on Twitter for trying to reach out to TmarTn, and TmarTn obviously not having it, and just simply blocking the man on Twitter. I myself am not really a Twitter guy, but of course you guys can go ahead and follow me on there. But nevertheless, TmarTn blocked 8 Thoughts. 8 Thoughts having to be gone from YouTube for about 2 weeks after being pretty much flagged and strike down for his content and whatnot. So people have been reporting his stuff, pretty much trying to get him off of YouTube. And of course, with that being said, people like Drifter have also made videos talking about YouTube drama, in which case 8 Thoughts had enough. He actually lashed out in a video. Check it out, guys.
Just listen to this.
You need some negativity.
Yeah, we need some negativity. We need villains. I'm your villain.
Some sort of news.
I'm not a villain, actually. People want to make me out to be a villain. I'm actually just fucking honest.
It's getting really, really ridiculous, and I hope that the new Google YouTube cyberbullying policy will help more than it hurts. I'm really worried that people...
Yeah, so essentially, Drifter, what you're saying is, I don't believe in free speech. I don't want people being able to say what they feel or say what they want to say or have any kind of goddamn rights, because I hate to break it to you, Drifter, there is no goddamn anything in your fucking goddamn constitution that says you don't have a right to be offended. People can... You know what? Listen, shut up. Your voice is getting annoying. I want to smack you in the balls. Listen, okay, honestly, no one has a right not to be offended. Obviously, this is a website. You sign it. It's a terms of service. I have to accept that. It's fine. It is what it is. I can't go out there and call people fucking assholes. I can't say what I want to say. You can't slander. You can't hate. But if people can't take jokes, they can't take satire, they can't take people out here saying what they want to say, causing shit. I don't know why my goddamn phone keeps turning off on me. Bullshit iPhone. And it's just... You know what? It's like basically you're saying is like, you know, I'm glad that there's censorship. That's what you're saying, Drifter. I'm glad there's censorship. And in the real world, you'd be a fascist. You'd be one of the guys that would be like, you know what? Put the Jews in the goddamn fucking oven, cook them. That's you. You're pretty much it. You just want to worry about your fucking money. You worry about people hurting your goddamn fucking name. You worry about your YouTube money so you can keep fucking paying to put gas in your Tesla. That's a joke. Tesla's an electric car. There's no gas. But you know what? Electric cars, by the way, is bullshit, because what do you use to charge your car? Electricity. What's the number one goddamn supply rather for electricity in America? Coal. What's the worst goddamn carbon fucking fuel, fossil fuel being used right now? Coal. Motherfuckers, get fucking woke, learn some shit. Just because you got a university degree and goddamn, I don't know what university degree is in. I got one too. It doesn't amount to shit. I'm a moron, and apparently you're a fucking moron, Drifter. This whole video is retarded. And once again, you put me in your tags. Unblock me. If you're gonna use me in your fucking tags, fucking unblock the cock of gold so I can see what you're saying and make more fun of you on Twitter until I get censored on here. Because the whole world is becoming a bunch of fucking pussy.
With all this drama going down, you would actually assume that someone actually had sex with someone's mother, but of course this is all going down, having to pertain COD YouTubers. So lots and lots of drama from each end of the spectrum here. Lots of YouTubers colliding. Of course, moving on to our final topic, and pertains to TmarTn. TmarTn has officially returned after a 5-day hiatus of being off of YouTube, and of course he made a video talking about what he's going to be doing in the future and addressing the CSGO Lotto scandal, in which case he said, don't believe the things that you see and read on the internet. Of course, people are always making stuff up. So he's obviously insinuating that, you know, you have to be aware with what you see and hear on YouTube, because obviously some people are making up false information. That's for the audience to decide. The proof is all out there. The proof is in the pudding. So if you guys believe that TmarTn is in fact wrong for what he did, comment down below and just let me know. Or if you guys believe that TmarTn is right for what he did, comment down below and simply let me know. TmarTn is back once again. Lots of controversy. Obviously, his rating system has been disabled, so people can't leave comments or a rating on his video. But let me know what you guys guys think down in the comment section below. Once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans of this channel, if you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe for all latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, punch that like button square in the face, guys. Remember to always promote the message of positivity throughout the community, because YouTube was once a good place. Now it is just filled with tons of toxic drama. So again, guys, promote the message of positivity, help someone out, help each other out. That's what makes the world a better place. Again, everybody, thank you all for watching. God bless you all, and I'll be seeing you next week. All latest in YouTube drama, news, information, and updates. And of course, as always, guys, promote the message of positivity. Don't have sex with chickens. Always wash your hands. Hold the door from the homeless. And I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. For Vegeta, peace!